Hey guys, I'm Smokewadgaming and welcome back to XCOM 2. I left off right where we got it there, and I'm ready to get back into it. I did do a little bit of playing outside of this campaign just so I get a little more used to the game. Not too far, I haven't gotten very far at all, only maybe a couple of missions in. And things I've noticed so far, beyond the fact that the DLC that I actually have running, adds like a freaking really hard couple of bosses there. Sorry, I forgot how to English there for a second there. I did it occasionally, you might have noticed that. Anyway, besides the fact that I've noticed those two things, you have to be fast enough to get the objectives, but not too fast as to completely screw everything over. So that happy medium is where you need to get to, and I'm definitely going to demonstrate that in the next part of the mission. However, before we continue on that, I'm going to go ahead and let the story mode get back on here. One thing I actually like about this game is it has a lot of cinematics and a lot of story. And while the first game did have story, obviously, this one actually is very rich. And see, the lady's still yelling at me. They never fixed that. The computer lady's always yelling at me, man. I'll get there when I get there, computer lady. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of story in this game. I really enjoy that, and it's got a pretty good story going to it. You know I do like story games, so. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back to the story and the gaming and blah 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 blah. And the dude is not as good as Shen.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chips for possible insights as to its function.
Now, obviously the chip part is still part of the prologue, so we'll not let you do the other research here. However, as you can see, it does a very much a similar research tree to the first game, where you would, had different stuff to research, they did different stuff. Obviously, this one right here actually allows you to salvage stuff from the field and actually use it. Like the scope I found, there's extended magazines, hair triggers, stuff like that. Allows you to upgrade and modify your weapons. You can't really build them as much as you used to be able to. And I like that. It's kind of an interesting aspect of the game. Again, it's another objective, try to capture salvage gear. And obviously this will lead to like the nanofiber burst from the first game, which will allow you to get better armor and such as that. Let's go ahead and research the biotech right here, which is the chip, and then we'll continue onward.
I see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
That research will keep Tigan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Now the armory has replaced the barracks from the first game. Same basic role of it. Shut up, computer lady. You're always yelling at me. I know how to do computer to the armory. Yeah. Anyway, so the armory basically replaces the barracks in the first game, or whatever it was. And you get your troops here, blah, 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 upgrade them. Now, you see, you have health, mobility, aim, and will. You know what health is? Mobility is how many steps you can do in a certain round. Armor is actually a lot different than it was in the first game. Armor is actually it's like a yellow chip is what it's represented by. And every time you shoot a guy who has armor, let's say he has 4 points of damage. If he has 2 armor, that means 2 points of damage are absorbed by his armor, and then 2 actually hurt him. The only way to get past that, I believe, other than maybe damage over time abilities, is the shredding armor, which only a few classes can actually do. Dodge is very interesting, mechanic. Because the higher your dodge, the more likely you are to dodge attacks. But dodging does not always mean that you're going to get a guaranteed miss. What it means is you're going to get a grazing shot. So instead of a shot hitting you for 7, it hits you for 2. That whole deal, because your dodge half the shot basically. And obviously, hacking applies to the hacking mechanics in the game. There's a lot of things you can hack, including turrets, security cameras, bombs, stuff like that. You can only have a hacker do that. Unfortunately, I do not have a... I call it a support, but it's not a support. Basically, you can have your medic, you become a medic or a hacker, and they have a little thing called a gremlin that flies around, and they can actually, like, you can actually give a medkit to somebody across the board, so they have to actually be next to him. And you can have your gremlin try to hack a turret. So it's pretty useful. Jane automatically gets upgraded to a ranger. A ranger is kind of like the assault from the first game, with a shotgun anyway, and that is where she is a melee fighter, but she actually has a melee weapon in addition to her shotgun. And that melee weapon being a fucking katana.
The Ranger serves as our primary
Check it out.
reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Rangers are useful, and I do like them. However, the sword can actually be more of a risk than a reward in some cases.
We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
So he goes all up to Colonel just like in the first game. Now let's go and get our first mission started. At least anyway.
I heard you.
More story.
When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
Here's our little squad here. And one more thing that's kind of interesting about this game is there are a lot more of little aesthetic things you can add, like his shades and his helmet and whatnot. And you can actually download even more with the mod community, including like cigars, eye patches, golf clubs, all kinds of crap like that. And it's actually pretty cool. Eventually I will get those mods running on my computer, but for now I'm just in the basic game. But I'm going to go ahead and start the mission here with our 3 guys and a girl. She's the one who's actually got a class right now. The rest are just rookies, so we'll see how this goes.
Communications with resistance forces in the area have gone dark, which can only mean one thing. These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
Now, let's see. This is one of those missions where you have to get there within a certain amount of time, but if you get it too fast, you lose. Get it too slow, you lose. You don't get there, you lose. You know how it works. So let's get started. Into the snow regions.
Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes.
And you can tell that Advent have male and female soldiers, which I like this. It's a pretty cool aesthetic thing.
Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Go ahead and sprint him up to that full cover. Then I'll have Mr. King here. He will also sprint to right here. They go on the left, and then let's see, Ma and Kelly will go on the right. Left, right. I think that's what I said, so. Let's get us all situated. The worst thing you want to do in this mission is aggro too many guys at once. Let's go ahead and have him flank the truck. Now, the concealed Overwatch means that he will go on Overwatch and he'll shoot anybody that he sees that runs, only if concealment is broken. Therefore, he will not go out of his way to break the concealment unless you actively create a scenario where he has to break it. So let's go back on Overwatch. Thought I heard music there for a second. That was interesting. Alright, so he's going to sprint up. And then CC have 7 turns before it blows up. Let's go ahead and sprint up with Kelly as well. Alright. Here are our buddies right there.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk
Taking them out would be very, very important. Alright, so where he is flanked. So let's go ahead and move him up. You see the red marks there mean that you will be detected if you go into that area. So let's go ahead and put him on an Overwatch. And then let's put him next to the truck and have him go on Overwatch as well. I do want to take those guys out as quickly as possible, but I don't want to do that before I'm ready. And so let's go ahead and put Kelly next to him right there. If you spawn too many guys at once, that leads to a horrible scenario. So let's try to avoid that. Alright. And yes, you can actually catch on fire in this game, so let's try to avoid that, my poor guys. Alright, let's go ahead and put you at that truck right there. And have you Overwatch. And let's see, let's have you Overwatch as well. And then Kelly, let's move her to this full cover. Nah, let's actually move her to this low cover here, because I do not want to spawn another group before I've taken out this group. We are running low on time, so let's just try to eliminate. Either way, we have to engage in combat this next turn, because I want those guys who wiped out in time for us to still get to the device. There's our captain, and there's his little soldier with him. Alright. Alright, you got 74 and 80, huh? Alright, what do you have on the side there? Alright, let's go ahead and move you to right here. And you have a 70 and a 70, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and pop him. Alright, 3 points of damage. Not great, but not awful. He's at 50% hit points. Alright, so now they will react. Alright, that puts us in a good position with Kelly here. What do you got? 91? Let's go ahead and take out the shotgun. Down he goes. And we should be able to get a good flank off right here to the side. We'll move him to right here. Alright, we had the next squad there, but I don't think they're gonna active right now. Let's go ahead. Oh, they did activate. It's not terrible. We only have... Damn. This guy's like the perfect shot, but... Man, it was so good to get a grenade off on those assholes. Now let's go ahead and move him up a little bit. And he will go on an Overwatch. And let's go ahead and rip this guy up. Down he goes. Alright, so he's in full cover. And we have 2 guys down. 4 turns before the thing goes live. So both these guys need to die this next turn. Overwatch shot coming in. 5 points of damage. Good shot, good shot. Alright, he's firing. Oh, he marked Kelly. So now his other trooper's going to move forward, and he's going to try to shoot her, I believe. Fire coming in. Alright. Took a little damage there. She is our hacker, so she needs to survive.
Commander, we're running out of time here. If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today.
Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's see, got 48 on him. Let's see here. Alright, let's have you scurry over to the right there. And go ahead and get the flanking shot off on the captain. Oh, he missed. I love when they miss with flanking shots. Yeah, that always struck me as kind of ridiculous. But hey, It can happen. Now let's go ahead and run our other guy up there. And let's go ahead. Can I get both? Yeah, you can get C. There we go. Let's go ahead and nade him. There we go. Promotion earned. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and let's move. It's kind of risky, but let's go ahead and move him up a little bit. And then he will be, with a flanking shot, he will take him out. Critical shot. Nice.
Enemy destroyed.
And then Kelly is wounded, so we'll have to have her sprint up next to him. They'll provide her firing support so she can hack the device. Alright, let's go ahead and have you move up. And you'll overwatch everybody. Let's see. What we're going to do with you, my good friend. Alright, let's go ahead and have you move up to this light cover right here. And overwatch. Oh wait, not fire. Overwatch. There we go. And you're pretty ways behind us. Let's have you sprint up to this full cover right here. It eliminates his next turn, however, he does have full cover, and he will be able to assist us better next round. Kelly needs to get to right there to hack the terminal. So for now, let's have her, let's see. Let's have her go to right here, because she's still within her movement rate right there. And then with one turn left, mind you, she'll be able to hack next turn, I believe. Let's have her, let's have her move up one more round, just to make sure. Here goes the converter. Alright, let's go back to Kelly. Can she hack? There she goes. And let's hack it. Hack it. So now she'll be able to stabilize it, and you can also take risks for rewards here. So here are two different ones you get. Soldier's hacking stat permanently increased by 20%. Only 5% chance of that though. And income of current region increased by 25%. Only 2% chance for that. Both of these are very low chances of actually working. So, you know, I could try it, but it's probably not going to happen. I mean, only 5% chance there. It could happen, though. However, when you get to higher level ones, you can actually have major negative effects if you try to gamble. So at the same time, you need to gamble to get the effects, but you might call in a whole other squad, or make everybody invincible, or that kind of thing. Make everything just horrible. But either way, we still get to disarm it with a 100% chance. So let's go ahead and try to get the hacking thing going. No chance. There we go. But it is stabilized. There we go.
Well done.
There we go.
Things are returning to normal. Well, mostly normal.
Now
Brand is en route, but I wouldn't take any chances.
let's try to get our squad back together here.
Hostiles in the area before evac. Confirmed.
That means there's at least one more squad in active, you know, movement. So let's go ahead and get everybody back together and put them on a good overwatch. Kelly is pretty hurt, so let's just try to get her killed. Alright. Let's get a good setup going here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we activated another squad. He's in a bad spot, so let's go ahead and move him right there. He won't be able to shoot, but we need to get him out of there because that was in a bad place right there. Let's go ahead and move up Locke right there and have him go on an overwatch. And let's put him right there and have him also overwatch. Try to get a good covering fire going here. Kelly is what I'm worried about. Let's go ahead and put her next to this car over here. Yeah, let's see. You got 50. Go ahead and try it. I mean, that would be a nice little kill right there if she gets it. Oh, there we go. Nice crit. So we managed to eliminate one guy. So now we have a sectoid and we have an Advent Trooper still active. Alright, he's doing something crazy. Alright, he panicked my trooper there. Alright, so now he's got to run randomly. At least he ran... Oh, he's firing. Eh, you try, buddy. Alright, so now it is the trooper's turn. Overwatch shot coming in. Nice hit. And he's down. So now we just have our sectoid active. Unfortunately, you know, my little Aussie over here is panicking. Alright. Let's see. Let's move up to right here. That should give him a decent shot, actually. Yeah, he's out in the open. Go ahead and try to take him out. Nice shot. Not a kill shot, but a nice shot, nevertheless. Alright. Can you get a slash off? Da-da-da-da-da. Let's go ahead and move her to right here. Alright, got a shotgun. Da-da. Go ahead and try it. He's down. Nice. Now, I want that salvage there.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh, there we go. No salvage. But, hey, at least we got through it there. It took 10 turns to beat it. Not my fastest ever. I've done this like twice, so. And we got 1 wound. That could have been better, but hey, no one died. So let's see how we got promoted. Alright, this is also a new thing here. Using different records for this mission. Successful shot, Kelly. That means 78% of her shots did land. King had the highest damage with a 5.27 per shot. Kelly had the most fire, you know, right there. And see, average enemies killed per turn, 1 enemy per turn, not great. 30% cover bonus though, and King moved the fastest. But Kelly did the most damage though. Ah, take that, ma. Then again, she did get like 2 or 3 flanking shots. Let's take a look at things. Yeah, gravely wounded. She's gonna be in the hospital forever. Alright. You're a sharpshooter. Nice.
Like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
They actually have a pretty cool pistol overwatch that looks pretty badass, so I hope you see that. They start with squad sight, however snipers are not quite the same death-dealing machines that they were in the first game. I still like them so far, however I've heard that they're not as great in the late game. I'll have to see for ourselves. Let's see, 75 aim, not great, but not terrible either. 5% hack. He's our support.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists.
Specialist, that's the word.
Battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
There we go. So yeah, you can actually make, he'll actually deliver med packs to people now and hack things like remotely. So he's actually pretty useful to have. And he's got 50 hacks, so he's got a pretty nice hacking score. Rookie Ma. He's our heavy, huh?
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
And he's got a freaking like little minigun there, so hell yeah. You definitely stay with us. Continue. And unfortunately Kelly got gravely wounded, so we're out of ranger now. Let's see.
When you have a moment, Commander, I
Huh,
have made some
nice.
interesting discoveries as they relate to the implant we removed from you earlier.
And here the bodies were recovered. Very interesting. Here we go.
Why are you all just standing around? It's perfect. Come on, let's get it inside.
There we go. Power source.
Commander, the ongoing
Reduced will.
combat can shake up even the best of our soldiers. As long as we keep them healthy, I'm sure they'll recover given time.
They will recover the will now, which wasn't a thing that happened in the last game. Let's see, pause, alien sunset. Here we go to engineering. And here's Shen.
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from your old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot.
Good old
You can
Chen.
be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed at what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. I can't promise any miracles, Commander,
Medkits.
but I should be able to put some of the stuff together in no time at all.
Medkits are amazing.
Suggest we get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later. I'm on it, Commander.
Looks
All
like
right.
Tygan has made progress on his research.
Back to research.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design.
Yes.
If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
I actually have a theory, based on what we just saw there, that perhaps, because this takes place in a reality where XCOM lost the war instead of, the first game happening. My theory is that perhaps after the first month when you were captured, that all the XCOM stuff you've done, Enemy Within and all that, was literally just war games that were being simulated through your head the entire time. It could possibly just be an alternate universe, as people say, but I'm thinking that XCOM never really happened. It was like all just a dream, basically, through these war games. Either way, though, it's still pretty cool, and I like it. So let's keep going.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to
I'm gonna
allow
let you guys read that.
to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
There we go. New research available. Let's go ahead and start researching modular weapons.
I do find that area of research
3
to
days.
be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.
Alright, let's go ahead and go to the bridge, sorry. And we'll see how it goes.
Stay clear of the perimeter. Understood? Commander, good. I think we got something here. Despite all of Advent's efforts, there are still people who refuse to believe their lies. And it's time we let them know they're not alone. We've already located a target for our first operation.
Sir, given our current location, there's actually no way the Sky Ranger could reach that position.
Who said anything about the Sky Ranger? Shen, status report. Are we ready?
Short answer, yes. But you might all want to hold on to something.
Badassery incarnate. We have a mobile headquarters now, guys.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
Ooh, South Africa. Cool.
We're ready to start making moves, Commander. By hitting
Review
assets
target.
wherever we find them, we can help strengthen the resistance. In return, they'll
And we get an engineer.
people and personnel
Nice.
to support our operations.
Alright, so we are sending a team up there.
Med kit for us. We should equip
So let's
the
go ahead and equip it.
before they deploy.
Now, I'm not going to actually start the mission. Well, I'm going to get started, but I'm not going to do the mission on this episode because then I'll make it a really long episode. However, I am going to go ahead and try to get us rolling here. Let's see here. Edit. I just want to show you guys this real quick. You can customize people. So, like, for instance, her mask on her face right there, you can actually change that to, let's see, alright, where was it? There it is, face paint, blah, 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 helmet and hat. You can actually get for a ball cap, this, and that. I actually like the, I'll actually go on some people, but I like the recon hood a lot. So let's see how that works. Hey, she looks really pretty and everything, look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and start this one, and then I'm not going to start the mission there. I know you guys get mad at me for that, but I'm going to start it, but not actually do it just because I don't want to make this a super long episode, but I'll definitely bring that out in the next episode. So I'll just, to be continued, that kind of thing. We got one rookie who needs to get trained.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Here we go.
Squad is ready to deploy on your order, Commander.
Jump out of the plane there.
Dr. Tigan has picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the Advent network from this area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission.
There we go. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. And as always, take it easy. And I hope you're enjoying this one, because I certainly am.